through the star portal. Yes, this is for fairy Reiki. There's a portal and it's opening for all star seeds who are ready, who are awake. Welcome. We have the Star of David. This is your DNA activation. And I'm going to bring you a beautiful symbol. It's called Starseed Reiki. We work with symbols of light that are eternal. So it's called Endless Infinity of Love. So that's what we're working on here in this vibration. And it's not easy because it's not here. You're it. You are the vibration of endless infinity of love. So when you do Reiki, it helps you be who you already are. Because Reiki is life force. And we need that, don't we, little starlights? We have the abundance angels that are here. So there's abundance coming your way. And we're looking here at supernatural abundance. So you can't see it coming. Oh, that's good. Because you're changing energetically. See? And the queen of the abundance angels is a fairy queen, right? And her name is Wanda. Hi, Wanda. So she says she has the star. Oh, the same as here. See the star? She carries a wand. That's why she's called Wanda. So we're going to just seat her there. She's going to watch over our reading, right? Because we connect in with the elemental kingdom. We work with them. Oh, thanks. She's got a little seat there. Jesus. So we're going to go straight into the abundance angels, right? And it's for you watching. We also have the crystal angels here. We're going to do masculine and feminine. So the twin flames are activating this whole collective union energy by their kundalini, right, winds up the spine, and then it attracts to each other energetically. So you can't see all the wires of the Wi-Fi, right? It's an electromagnetic field. Well, this is what the twin flames are, and they're very powerful, and they're about to activate the whole collective. So all star seeds are going to light up, and it's going to be an eclipse. So it's like the changeover, it's like that. So you wake up one day and you're in a different energy field. You're in a different timeline. So we're going to call upon the abundance angels, and the queen of the abundance angels is a fairy. I think that's funny, Wanda. Anyhow, we will take it. We're going higher and we're getting supernatural power because it's yours, because the power is within you and it's activating. So I'm just going to do a snapshot here of what abundance is coming in for you as you stay grounded in your pillar of light. So look at you, beautiful star seeds of light, wing makers. A lot of you are wing makers. So that's a tribe that you're from. You've learnt that. That's before you came here. That's why you're here. God and the angels can come to you only if you make a free will choice to be helped. And it begins with asking. It doesn't matter how you ask God for help, but only that you do so. The same holds true with clearly asking other people to assist you. So wait till it's time. And when you can see that somebody can give you something easily, have the courage to ask for and accept help. Wow, it's going to be great reading. Thank you for being here. Your energy, right, is your responsibility. We have to keep positive thoughts because of the dark, negative energy. So think of a light, just cannot go out, right? You've got to keep a windfall of abundance, not from Santa Claus, though. We know that deal, don't we? Windfall of abundance. Poor Doreen did these cards, Doreen Virtue. She didn't get that, Satan Claus. Anyway, an increase in abundance is arriving in many different forms. Some of them are unexpected. Be open to receiving and know that this abundance comes to you to support your life purpose, health, and charitable work. Pay yourself first, starseeds. So you put 10% into a savings account of everything you earn. You give 10% to charity or somebody who has helped you. and then you invest 10% and you live off the rest. This is called tithing. The tithe means 10, and it's written in the Bible, as well as the richest man in Babylon. And also Napoleon Hill talks about it in Think and Grow Rich. He also talks about channeling, right, the sexual energy that's overtaken by the Jezebel spirit. But if it's channeled, that's your creative seat of your soul. So it looks like you're going to have a massive savings account. If you don't have one, open one and call it Hawaii. Hawaii. Make yourself your most important financial obligation by setting aside a portion of your income every time you are paid. This loving form of self-care ensures that you'll have savings to invest in your present and your future. Knowing that it all comes from God. And sometimes the angels, right? You have guardian angels around you. And you know that sometimes they'll say to me, well, it's really quite hard to give to you because there's, limited amount of people that you would trust receiving from. But God has infinite wisdom, and he will bring you everything you need. So therefore, it's about letting go and allowing and just receiving it. But if it brings worry, doubt, and fear, you just say no to it. It's really quite simple. Everything you need is supplied by the infinite source of God, and your faith opens the doorway to receive. In God there is no lack or limitation. Rather, there is plenty of abundance for all to share. And then, facing your financial fears. So if you're in doubt or lack, you can actually stand up and decree and declare in the name of Jesus. If you're baptized and you're a believer, you use his name and you command, right, the template to leave. If you've already done that, you say, I decree and declare that this is the poverty vow and template that I have already released. And I now let it go with ease and grace. When you are honest with yourself about fears of success or failure, they can no longer control you. Be free of hidden fears by exposing them to the light of awareness, and you realize that you, in fact, have nothing to fear, and that every successful person has struggled with and released these self-doubts. Wow. So this is what I mean, it's different. You're going to step into something different. Like, you don't have to work hard for it. You don't have to struggle for anything. It's like God's happy to give it to you if you would just open to receive. But we have to ask, because the universal law of free will. Oh yeah, we have to ask for it. And then manifesting it in, here she is, the Queen Fairy herself, saying whatever you visualize, I will bring it to your reality. So think about what you're looking at. You know, like if you look at flowers a lot, you'll get more flowers in your life. I'm telling you. If you look at negativity, if you watch, say, Netflix, anything on that, that's programming you into a lie. Or if you watch television, it's tell a vision. So you're watching something that's distorted. So this is why it's coming back to why don't you do a vision board or watch nature with music or paint or draw or create. This is colour. They're showing me a colour wheel. A lot of you are very talented with colour, shape and form. So that could be anything from interior design to design of, stage settings, or working in, I can see TV sets. Like, I can see studios, like where I used to work on a TV show. Am I telling you not to watch TV? And people are still here from Psychic TV. I just want to say hello. If anyone's here from Psychic TV, could you let me know? Because that just rocks my world. So anyway, we're holding a steady vision. Because I used to visualize, that was my own show. Hold a steady vision of that which is beautiful, healthful and positive and filled with blessings. And that is what you experience. So you need a visual anchor for things to materialize, right? You get definite about your goals and your goals will get definite about you. So we need to make very clear requests and then know it's safe for you to receive. A lot of us can give and we can't receive. So this is the changeover through this eclipse. The more you allow yourself to receive, the more resources you have available to share with others. Open your arms to receive and be a conduit for good coming to you and through you as it blesses the world. So the more people that you need to help, the more you need to receive, basically. Unlimited ideas are coming in. So once this is a purge of darkness, of fears that's coming up with this cycle, right? And as a little starlight, right, can be terrifying the world, but you're not really of the world. You're just here to shine. And when you do that, you align with a different frequency. And this is what you've always known as a child as well. And God's going to light you up. And there'll be ideas that come in that you can't even imagine now. So your mind is one with God's infinite mind. Therefore, you have complete access to unlimited ideas guaranteed to bring blessings. All you need to do is to take divinely guided action to allow these ideas to come to fruition. And the outcome here is releasing jealousy, of thinking if somebody else has something that you want, when you're jealous, you're telling the universe that you can't have it. And that's not true. This is enough here for everyone. God's unlimited. So don't limit your own unlimitedness. Don't limit the unlimited, says the Father. Jealousy is an affirmation that you don't have something, and the universe manifests exactly as you affirm. Let other people's successes inspire rather than frustrate you. If they can have it, so can you. All right, this is why the twins get so downtrodden. That's exactly why. And they've paved a way for you to light up, that it'll be okay to receive, right? So you're receiving miracles and knowledge. You've got knowledge downloads. You've got activations in your DNA. You're coming online psychically, telepathically, spiritual awareness. You'll be able to travel, jump timelines, right? This is all what you could already do. And also, God's showing me there'll be things that you never dreamt of that will come into your life easily. Oh, that's beautiful, Father. We needed to hear that. The struggle is over, right? You don't struggle. That's an old paradigm that we're letting go of. So we're going to do masculine and feminine here because I do have the flowers, right? I do have the flowers, flower therapy. Ooh. With Robert Reeves. I met him. He's a little fairy. So let's have a look at the flower therapy, and this is for the feminine energy of the Starseed Collective, which includes twin flames. So we're just looking at the divine feminine energy, right? The feminine. So if you're a woman, that's you. So we're going to do 3 cards here and just see how this is working out through this eclipse, because it's going to be very emotional. It's like getting hit with an emotional blanket, right? So it's like having, you have to be wary. They just showed me a little sunflower about to blossom, right? Sometimes you can get the big ones, but the little one. And then a rainstorm came and it just pelted down. So this is like a rainstorm. So it's like you can't go out in it. And if you do, you need to have protection because you're the little sunflower. Yes, you are. So that means you can't be in any toxic environments where there's alcohol, abuse, right? Anything harsh, crowded areas like shopping centres, concerts, schools. Schools, ooh. I said schools and this came out. Share the message of love. So some of you have this deep gnawing. You know, when something's like, I want to change that. That should not be. Don't think of it as an overwhelming thing that you have to change the whole world. You just change it at your particular school or in your particular area. And just do the change that is annoying you. A lot of times God will make things annoy you. That's where you need to do something about it. Rivers of love flow within you. And others may benefit from the healing energy. Be mindful of each word that passes your lips, especially when speaking about yourself. Speak highly of yourself as you would another. And a lot of times you can detach and think, what advice would I give somebody if they were going through what I was going through right now? And a lot of times it's different to what we tell ourselves. And it's very beneficial. And a lot of you are very hard on yourselves, God's showing me, very critical, because some parents have been like very judgmental and critical. So we've learnt that and taken that on as our negative self-talk. So uplift your thoughts. Right, do some hands-on Reiki on, get out in nature, buzz yourself up, focus your intention on the many blessings that are around you. By doing so, you'll let go of depression, poor self-esteem, and excess weight. Woo! Hallelujah! What was that? Focus your attention on the blessings. Oh, we're saved through faith, by grace through faith. Yeah, you're healed. This is it. So, it's like they say darkest before dawn, but this is the healing. Look, this is your match. So before I came on, God said, everybody has a match. Don't let them think I haven't thought of them. And I said, yeah, but it's like, who'd want to be a twin flame anyway? You don't have to be a twin flame, but you do get a match. And I always have believed it. He said it's a perfect match. It's a synchronistic symphony match. Right? And it's not the same as you. It's the balance that what you lack, they have. And when you come together, it's a perfect match. I love that. You are healed. Say it. I am healed. The healing you've prayed for is now on its way to you. The healing of a relationship, the healing of your heart, that you can be with your perfect match. Everybody gets one. Everybody. We're at the flowers with the Divine Feminine. We have the white rose. So Mother Mary is with you, I must tell you. By purifying your life of negative people, places, and experiences, you attain true peace. So everything's as it should be. And don't replay the past too much, because people can come back from the past completely changed, right? They can be completely transformed. And when we do that, we carry the energy from the past into our present moment, which creates our future. It's like taking an awful bag, taking it from the past and popping it in between you. So whatever you can do to purify that. So the Palladians are here. They're saying, breathe in healing white light and let it infuse every atom and cell and electron of your energetic field. Breathe in light. Get attuned to Reiki and put hands on Reiki on. When you get the attunement, it goes through your pillar, life force, 24/7. And then you bring it, so that's from the inside out, light. And then you get your hands activated and you bring it from the outside in, because we are turning to light. So this is learning also, starseeds, to say no, right? Even though you may think somebody's meant to be for you, if you've got to be in the present moment and not think too far ahead or think of the past. Just go, well, actually, right now, I'm going to say no to that. Or it doesn't feel right now. But if I change my mind, I'll let you know. Right? So this is no, because a lot of times it's the devil in disguise. Yes, it is. Right? So you got to trust. And this is you trusting that you have a perfect match. Say it. I have a perfect match. One who's made just for me. And they find me easily and effortlessly. Carnation. You can trust the people around you. They are earth angels sent to give you the guidance you seek. Oh. So an earth angel is going to guide you to your perfect match. Isn't that cool? And that's because you'll feel it in your gut. You will feel the trust. Have you met an earth angel? Let me know in the comments. And this is because you're shielding yourself. This says shield yourself. You have to be really, really careful. We have to be like bulletproof. Gold mesh shield up. Visualizing a mesh shield of golden light, like a bubble around you, from soul star to earth star. Invoke protection to bring this situation to a speedy end. Right? You have to say no, cut things off, hang up the phone, because a lot of this Wi-Fi friction with devices, we can't see it, but there's radiation coming out of your device into your cells that are trying to, well, they're actually rebuilding. just like the potion does. It's the exact same thing. Become the true you. So shielding yourself. I just got, when somebody says, oh, have some more of this, or have some more pasta, or have some more lasagna, have some more bread. Aren't you eating tonight? That type of thing. And you're like, well, actually, I'm trying to not eat as much because I don't feel that hungry. But I cooked all this for you. It's like that. You got to shield yourself from those people so you don't go, right, at all. So that you're not in that environment. That's just a mild version. But a lot of you can share what's going on for you in the comments because you're about to step out. This is the true me. I don't eat pasta and pizza anymore. Haven't you met the new me? No. I don't eat that. I'm on a high vibe diet. Show the work. And show the world through your work, who you really are and what you were born to be. So there's something quirky here, starseeds, that you can do, right? And you got to shield yourself from naysayers, from anything. And what activates this is doing something creative, like painting or drawing or dancing or singing or, doing a play or making something up, a show. It's just you got to start channeling the energy, and then the angels will say, right, we're going to guide you here and here, and bang, I just saw your partner again. So what's going on here? What? This is a lunar eclipse. Yeah, is this starseed union? You stand by your commitment. Oh, this is because the Pleiadians were saying, tell them, right? Because the Pleiadians are starseeds. Anyway, they said, tell them that there will be a fundamental, basic alignment with their perfect match, with integrity, right? Authenticity. It's going to be very, very highly recognizable as long as you shield yourself from others. See, that's why, because the darkness wants to stop it, because it's very nurturing and loving and kind. So it says you're strong enough to keep the promise that you've made. Don't back down now. Your angels believe in you. So you've obviously made a contract saying that you would come to Earth on a mission, go to Earth school, and then you had training, right, to overcome darkness, depression, anxiety, negative people, witchcraft, voodoo, hoodoo, whatever. And then here, oh, that's a good one, peer pressure. Peer pressure, that's what I was saying just then in a mild version. Right, so this is being bullied in the playground, or being bullied as like your older sibling bullying you. Right, people don't realize, but a lot of sibling rivalry is darkness and light. Don't let others coerce you into a decision you know in your heart what the right one is. Oh, is that the outcome? Or that's your hopes and fears? So this is and this is the outcome, your wishes coming true. So no matter what happens, we have to focus on, what you want, not what you don't want. What your heart has been longing for is getting closer each day. This is love. Oh, love, divine feminine, or feminines. You're healed. You did it. Say it. I am healed. And I am ready for love. Listen to me. Because when we say it out loud, it's very powerful. And that's how we can cut through the darkness with our words of light. And we do it with symbols too, with Reiki. We activate symbols and they're eternal. Isn't that cool? Like sound waves are eternal. Your wishes are coming true. Thank you. You're a powerful manifester and your dreams are soon to be a reality. Continue to direct energy toward your goals by focusing your intention on the desired outcome. See yourself as being happy, fulfilled, and loved. Hold the intention of being successful, driving your new car, experiencing true love, or whatever your goals are. Don't concern yourself with how this will take place. Let God and the angels take care of that. Whatever your heart wants, you can have. See, it's a different way of thinking, and there's no struggle for it, I keep hearing. It's instant. This card represents your support from the other side, your loving angels and the healing fairies. Oh, I knew it. The fairies of nature are helping you. They've likely shown you little snippets of what your future looks like. These are small taste tests to show you where you're headed. Oh, I see them and then I get depressed. See, I need help. Okay, so you say, oh, more of that, please. Not, oh, that's where I should be. And we take the word should out of our vocabulary and replace it with the word could. I am changing in this reading. Remember that you can change this through the power of intention. Setting intentions. That's what we learn in Reiki. Yeah, what's your intention here? The first step to manifesting your dreams is to send your wish on the wings of the angels. Your wish wing makers. The second step is to be willing to receive the blessings that follow. Sweet peas can help you with this. Purchase some seeds and hold them in your hands. Visualize your dreams and wishes coming true. Know that you're just as deserving of happiness as anybody else. Next, plant the seeds and watch as they grow higher and higher, sending your prayers into the universe. A miracle is soon to arrive. Your prayers have been heard. Focus only on the positive. Watch your thoughts as they manifest quickly. Okay. So that sounds so easy, but it's not. You've got to come back to it every couple of minutes. Do you know what I mean? That's why we use Reiki as a tool. It's been fantastic to ground, to get out of your mind, and then you invite Jesus. Let's do the Divine Masculine, talking about Jesus. He is the Divine Masculine, right? So if you have somebody who's not really a believer, that's okay. They will be. If they're a starseed or a twin. Butterflies we're going for, and we're looking at the male side of this collective, right? Because the females sort of heal, the feminine energy heals first. And then the Divine Masculine rises. Sorry, that's funny. Okay then, let's have a look. What's going on here? Divine Masculine energy on the planet. And all star seeds. See, I love that. The flowers and the butterflies. Divine Feminine's a flower. Divine Masculine's coming out of his cocoon. Oh, dietary change. You might even not recognize this boy. Not eating crapola. Stop drinking. Oh, that's good. Cutting back on salt, sugar, and fat. No takeaways at all. No human DNA. You know, I saw a video the other day. I saw it many years ago, and I remember I went to anyway, the guy was holding up his urine saying, this is really good to drink and I feel fantastic. And it reminded me that I went to, in Noosa, what is that called? They do rolfing or something? Bowen, it's the Bowen technique, right? This Bowen, and he was going, you know, you need to drink your urine. It's really good. And I was like, nah, I'm not really into that. I wasn't saved then, and I was looking for an alternative modality. I hadn't found Reiki either. It's many years ago. And I was like, okay, well, I'll see you later. I thought the treatment felt good, but I'm not doing that. And then you see, right, even with the Johnny Depp thing, I don't know if anyone's been following that, but you see there's fecal matter left on the bed. Now that is they're paying homage to somebody, because that's what the Satanists do. They drink urine and they eat feces. I promise you, right? So you look at that and you think, oh, that's so disgusting. Why would I ever do that? And yet it's hidden in all the foods that we eat. We're already doing it. So when it's released that you're already doing it, right, then people will continue, right? They won't find it that gross because they're already doing it. And that's why I say wake up, little star seeds, because you can't get to New Earth with any of that ingested in you, any human DNA ingested in you. And we found out through the Bible, God showed us and told us. And then I got some revelations around why did Jesus put the demons in the pigs? And I know what happened because of Enki. Now, I'm sure you're not going to know what I'm talking about, but I'm going to say it for anyone who is there. The Anunnaki, And they have Anki and Anilil, and they came to Earth to mine for gold because they needed gold on their planet. And they are geneticists, and they actually created, right, different breeds for slavery. Oh, goes back. Anyway, it's not good to do that, so you don't do that because they're actually they're not well, those people. That's all I'm going to say. But some of you might know more than I do about all that. But to get through into New Earth, I'm telling you again, right, that Enki made an animal that a lot of people eat. And it's in a lot of things. And they think nothing of it. And it's made with human DNA in it by Enki and Enlil, the Anunnaki. So if you know what that is, right, and you think, wow, it's even hard, even though I already know, like I know, and then it's hard to resist it if it's served to you. Oh, that could be the thing. Watch your food, star seeds, right? People serve it to you. They put their own, they can put blood in it as well. Oh, yuck. Menstrual blood is very powerful in witchcraft, right? And they want you to ingest it. So somebody else's DNA, that's what Lucifer wants. So when we eat stuff, just be really careful about, because a lot of it has been sacrificed to Lucifer. It's just a bit gross. So anyone holding up their wee saying drink it, it's a no from the star seeds, right? Not going to trick me into that one, Satan. Anyhow, let me know if you know the animal that I'm talking about, because I find it difficult to say it straight out. So this is gracefully aging. So we get younger with the Holy Spirit. So you're going to start looking younger because it quickens your mortal body. And we're going into immortality. Isn't that just, it's mind-blowing to me. I do sit and meditate on it going, all right, incorruptible to incorruptible. And this is God just saying, look, the flower doesn't have to go shopping. The flower doesn't have to look on a dating app. Look at the flower. That's a sunflower too. Wow. God's talking to you. Look. And now the masculine's the butterfly. Right? It's timing. It's essence. The frequency that goes out, it's not an email, is it? It's natural. It's so beautiful. Let the natural, so it corrupts the natural chemical, right, in your body. That when you eat that stuff, even takeaway food has a lot of this stuff in it, right, that people will just be blown away. So no human DNA to be ingested, because then this doesn't happen. I get it. Then your electromagnetic field doesn't send the signal out for your partner to come in. And that's the enemy. And it's working on a lot of people. A lot of people are addicted to different foods, and you'll be surprised. So that quickens your mortal body, and you start looking younger. Exercising is really important at the moment, because this is the galactic butterfly. The spirituality. It's a spiritual connection first, then the heart's open, then the third eyes connect, and then you run into each other. You can't not run into each other. But if you don't have those connected and you're out searching, it throws the whole frequency off. Does that make sense? I just got that. So this is motivation for divine feminine motivation here. What's that mean? Oh, the exercise. This is your chemicals, right? Hormones, balancing chemicals in the brain. Because we are, it's just showing me a laboratory. And that's why the food sneaks in there, because it's chemicals. Yuck. Oh, isn't that beautiful? Why is memories there? Memories. So we'd look at this and go past, present, future. So the past having motivation. I'm going to read memories, and then it says take the next step. So this is divine timing. I know I'm looking at divine timing totally differently now. Because before I used to go, oh yeah, divine timing, got to wait on it. But it's divine timing where everything aligns and it's spectacular. You know, when they drive down the country to the country estate on their honeymoon in the old movies, and the tree lines the drive as they go down and all the lights go off as they drive past. That's what I just saw, all firecrackers going off. So you go, that's timing, that's exquisite. And the Father's here for you saying everything will be perfect. He loves perfect. Welcome in the new. Divine Feminine. Woohoo. Another windfall. A windfall of abundance. Oh, you might have two suitors here. Oh, this is Divine Masculine. Far out. Oh, he's got two suitors. Take time. Sorry, Divine Masculine. Off track here. I thought it was Divine Feminine. Oh, memories. Yeah, looking at his past. Yeah, I get this now. Sorry. Motivated, right, to move forward. And just letting go of the past here. Divine Masculine. Bella's back. Sorry, I went off. Take the next step. It's taking the next step. That's it. Oh, I get it now. And this is welcoming the new, the windfall, right? This is, I just saw like a huge gasp of energy. You know when you just take a big, deep breath? Like just before you're about to run a marathon. It's a windfall of energy and abundance. Yeah, and motivation, a windfall of motivation to say goodbye to the old and welcoming in the new. Taking the next step, and then finances increase. Finances and abundance, having the money, right, that you need to do whatever you want. And thinking positively. Divine Masculine, you've got a new career. Well, that's going to change the whole dynamic of the planet. What is that about? Sentimental feelings. Wow. So this is the Divine Masculine in his heart space, right? Creating a new career from his newfound spirituality. The world's going to shift in this week, this whole week. So that this looks like it's the softer side of the masculine energy, which is creative, intuitive, can write songs, can sing, right? Can dance, can do lovely gestures, kindnesses, right? And not caring about what other people think, and being happy, and got the energy and the motivation to bring in the new. Oh, that's better. That's Divine Masculine. Unreal. That was unreal. So let's do one together with the crystals. So we'll do Divine Feminine on the left and Divine Masculine on the right. So this is your, I believe you've all got the energy, right? It's just the twins of the same soul. But you have a perfect match. So this is the love vibration going up a notch, right? Because this is a deep, dark purge. So just know it's going to happen. It's like we're on the roller coaster and we're about to go down the Big Dipper. Right? Some people will throw up. Some people will cry. Some people close their eyes and just can't scream until it's over. And some just hold on and go, woo, and enjoy it. Right? So just know you're going to be safe. I keep hearing this. You're going to be safe and it will not last long. And then you'll have high adrenaline energy. There'll be no low vibrations. Oh my gosh, this is epic what we're going through. Something epic is happening. And I will talk to you also about the world stage, what's happening out there. So this is a ceremony. This is an initiation, no? A ceremony, a celebration. It is a time of important life passages such as weddings, birthdays, graduations, or anniversaries. So this is it. This is the time you'll always remember in your love affair. You'll talk about it forever. You know those couples go, how did you meet? Oh, well, actually. No, you tell it. No, you tell it. No, you tell it. It's like that. Value your self-worth. You are God's precious gem. Look, diamondization. Wow. You've done so well. And you can get a lot of symptoms, right? Because you're going from carbon-based DNA. I know this goes over our head, and I've been saying it for years, and I still sort of go, oh, yeah. But I felt the crystallization in my knees and my elbows, right, as we were turning into The immense pressure changes the carbon into the diamond. It's immense pressure. So you have to go through the suffering, right? You have to go through the tears and cry it out and howl it out, because that's what turns you into the diamond. And you agreed to it. Remember? Remember? You signed that contract and then you did it. And look at your wings. So we have help from the cosmos. We're in the cosmic emerald ray and we're going into the galactic ruby gateway. Oh, and that's divine feminine, divine masculine, isn't it? The emerald and the ruby. Self-confidence through God confidence. So bring God into your heart. Ask him to send his son. Once you heal your heart and purge that pain, then the solar plexus lights up. That's where Jesus sits, in your solar plexus, the Son. Get it? The Son of God. Believe in yourself by believing in God working through you. Right? You can have me, God, use me. And then watch your life unfold. Get out of the matrix, get out of the mind. Don't watch Netflix. Oh, turn that off. Busy times and multitasking. Divine feminine. Slowing down. You know when you drive the car and you're putting your lippy on and you're ringing somebody and you're trying to have a sip of coffee? No. So this is saying no more multitasking. Hocus pocus focus. Take charge of your energy. Take charge of your focus, I'm getting. If you want to do nothing, do nothing. Don't sit there and worry. Are you talking to me, Wanda? You know, you may as well get up and do something. But then don't be so busy that you don't have time for yourself, because this is another way that the devil can distract you from your divine guidance, which is in divine timing, which is for your divine union. Oh, please. So don't be too busy that you miss it. So this is saying to yourself, taking time out, you're important. You know how you pay yourself first? Pay yourself with time first. Book in some self-care, something that you love doing, something that you want to do. And stay strong in yourself. Dolomite. Ooh. A positive outcome is dependent on you keeping a positive mindset. This is a test. Because we're going to feel like nothing's happening. You're going to feel like God can't hear me. Where are the angels? And that's all crap. Ola. Because look, you're the diamond. Oh my gosh. You're going to shine so bright. Revealing your true self. And look, the amethyst is the divine feminine energy, and the citrine is the divine masculine. So we've got calcite, dolomite, revealing your true self. As you allow others to know the real you, you'll feel loved for who you truly are. So that's the shared energy of the twins. When you can be loved for who you are and accept yourself, then your twin will feel, or your perfect match feels total acceptance. It's acceptance. I'll keep going because we're on a roll here. Socialize and join in. Yeah, this is also, I see, it's like going online. The starseeds are going online through this eclipse. Like there's an intranet. Think of a starseed intranet. And you connect in here, right? And you follow your guidance and you meet your new soul kin, your tribe, where you shine bright together. You all shine each other. It's like, how exciting. Know that you're very sensitive, got sensitive emotions. Wow. Larema. Sensitive emotions, times of heightened emotions and sensitivity call for extra self-care and gentleness. Right? So in advance, this is a bad example, but just say you were going out and, you know, not that you are. Do I have to use that example? It's the only one I can think of. Just say you have to work the next day, but you've got a hangover. But the day before, you knew that was going to happen, so you would prepare, right? So you would drink water through the night. You would have water before you left. You would eat a meal. You would then come home, have vitamin C or a Barocca or, you know, more water. and you would make sure you had enough time sleep, and then you would make sure that you had some breakfast in the morning. Does that make sense? It's like you would plan ahead. And this is what this is saying. You're needing to plan ahead because the real you's coming out. And you used to be sensitive when you were hiding. So how this is going, you're going to be extra sensitive because you're coming online with full force. It's like, 5G for God. We're going 5G for God, not for Lucifer. And look what you got. Make time for self-care. Taking care of yourself is essential right now. Kyanite. That's a tough crystal, kyanite. So self-care, right? So thinking and, share in the comments what's some nice things you can do for you for self-care. I think also a nice thing is to have a ritual at night time to slow yourself down, to not watch Netflix, right? To maybe read the Bible, maybe sit in silence, do some Reiki, call on the angels, do some vision boarding. Vision boarding. Because they're saying what we see in our third eye manifests. And if we can add a feeling to that, it's visualization with feelingization. Value your self-worth, starseed. Diamonds are wonderful symbols of how being under pressure can lead to beauty. After all, diamonds are formed by pressure on the carbon element that compose them. Wow. Perhaps you have been under some strain recently or in a significant period of your life. All the stress or trauma you've endured has made you who you are. This card comes to you as a reminder that you are God's precious diamond. Although you've been through a lot, God's strength has always supported you and always will. Now it's time for you to recognize how valuable you are. You need protection and your big wings, right? So you can't go into confined spaces. You need space. You just went out of the Mini and now you're in the Rolls Royce. So you can't park the Rolls Royce in the bay out the front. Just as you would only choose diamonds that are mined in a humane, fair trade way, so too do you want to treat yourself with kindness and faithfulness. Be fair to yourself. This may mean developing an assertive style of communication where you allow yourself respect and teach others to respect you. It's like, forget social distancing. This is starseed distancing. Step back. The gemstone is valued for its sparkling beauty and for being the hardest naturally occurring substance. Diamonds are also excellent thermal or heat and electrical conductors. See, you're going online. We're going to 5G, making them natural amplifiers for your prayers and intentions. Although they are expensive to buy because of high demand due to marketing campaigns associating them with romantic love. Oh, diamonds aren't rare. As a sensitive and conscious consumer, you want to purchase only those certified for fair trade or conflict-free to ensure that the money that the miners were making is treated with compassion and concern for their well-being. So that's because they showed me what these Tesla cars, they have a really, it's called a blood battery because the cobalt that's in it is mined by the children and there's no overseeing of their well-being and there's no safety structures. And the children work day and night just to get a little bit. They sell a whole bag, 5-kilo bag for $1. And then they sell it on to make the Tesla car. So that's why we say no to the Tesla car because of the blood battery. So this is you, right, understanding that you've got the goods. You've got the battery of God. You don't have a blood battery. You have the battery from your creator. No matter what it looks like or what marketing campaign the Tesla car does, it's a no deal, right? Because it has to be fair trade. Everything has to work for the highest good. And that's where you come in. You're working for the highest good. So you've got to shine really bright. So because we're here with the star seeds, right? And we're going to do a starseed collective, aren't we? And we're going to do it in love. Look, karmic relationships are gone. Gonski out the door. So some people, right, in the older generation star seeds, you wouldn't believe that they have been apart and separated from their karmics, right? They're still married. Some are separated and still living together. Some are divorced and then getting back together. So what this is saying is like this eclipse is going to separate the karmics. They'll be seen, right? Trust in the timing. This is big. We've got till the 16th. So it's like a wave, like a roller coaster, and it peaks. So, it's Friday the 13th in Sydney, Australia. I'm Bella, by the way, if you haven't met me yet. I'm from ReikiByBella.com. I just had to bring you this beautiful reading to just know that, when you know you're going a Big Dipper, it's like you're forewarned, you're forearmed. So be very aware. This is the devil's last chance to make you eat something that doesn't vibrate. Then you won't connect because you're going to 5G. You're going to 5,000 volts for God. The twins are ahead. Reiki masters are ahead in the twin flames and activating it. And the kundalini of the earth is rising. It's so intense. But then there's this dark eclipse, right? So that's the false mask of the matrix collapsing. So then no masculine can have a false mask. That's why their heart comes out. And there's going to be so much beauty and love and art, and love. This is surrender. It's time to surrender, starseeds. Fall into my arms. Surrender. Holding the opposites, extremes of life. So going into the center. Not, it's like you've been living the pendulum swing and now it's just going to rest in the center. It's because it's love. It's self-love, knowing that you're a diamond. So you need security guards. You need to call on Archangel Michael. He's your security guard. You go, Michael, I call upon you now. I want Rottweilers. I want laser beams, right? 24-hour surveillance. I need cameras. I wouldn't mind having 2 guards, one at the entrance and one at the exit of my property. And I need your shield of protection and your sword to be by my side day and night. And no one has any permission to come into my dream state. You must affirm that before bed. Like say, I give no permission, or you can ask Michael to come in, or Jesus, right? But just saying, right, no one has permission to come in there. Otherwise, silence is consent, and you can be tormented in your dreams. That's what that looks like, doesn't it? Right? And demons are real. So you command them not to because you're the devil's master. Hiriath, longing for home. Oh, we're going home, don't worry. I'm going home soon. Oh, wow. Soul, memories and gifts. You've done this before. How many times do you have to die before you realize you don't die? But this is a decision for where you go for eternity. Lost lands. So that's where you feel like you don't belong here, that can't quite find your anchor point, but you're about to find it. Because this is going to crack people open. So be very aware. Also, the mental plane is going to go into high frequency because what people eat is going to be affected by the 5G towers that go on. So we're the opposite. You're the opposite. Rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. This is where people will lose it. It's not going to be mental health friendly. Right? That's why we have to get out of that matrix. Oh! But the golden children are here. Did you see them? They're the golden children as well. Diamond babies, golden children are coming next. Inner child, tenderness, innocence, rare gifts. This is part of your mission, to hold the vibration down, right? So I said as a Reiki master, my intention was to get enough masters and do enough Reiki to hold the vibration down for the rainbow children. Then the rainbows. I didn't know it was going to go beyond that. So it goes light workers, crystals, rainbow, indigos, sorry. Light workers, indigos, crystals, rainbows. Now it's going to diamond babies, and then the golden children are here. We read that. Who does anybody know if they're a golden child? Deep cellular healing. See, this is a rebirth of all your cells, and it happens through your digestive system. They're showing me your villi inside your small intestine. It absorbs nutrition, and through stress, it breaks off. You're needing to rebuild it, and that's with amino acids and anti-something, they're saying. A lot of you getting inflammatory. Is it inflammation in your joints? That's when the crystals they've set from a past memory. So do need to do some work on that. If you're feeling stiffness, soreness in your joints, like if you start now, that's why when you see older people with their sore joints, they've got rheumatoid arthritis, because they didn't do the emotional healing. Isn't that amazing how it shows up in your body? I just think that's... And this is where we're going, inner earth. Oh no, we're not going to inner earth, we're going to new earth. You will survive this. New solutions and new beginnings. Inner earth. Oh, it cracks open. This is where you realize that you're not on your own. This is what you're going to realize, the intranet that you're actually connected to, because you'll be able to see it. A lot of you will be able to astral travel, right? Remote viewing. Astral project. What's that mean? You can do timeline jumping. I know it sounds really weird, but this is part of your memory coming back, especially for the golden children. They can change reality, because these golden children, right, they have the black-eyed babies, the black-eyed children, they have special powers as well. Like they have like kinetic energy where they can make your body move when three of them think about your body moving. A man was telling me one day, I saw it in a video, right? The Holy Spirit revealed it to me. He said he was leaving a shopping centre. I'm just going to tell you quickly about the black-eyed children, just so you're aware. And he said he was leaving the supermarket and they came out going, sir, please, can we have a lift home? And he turned around, he got this eerie feeling. Do you know what I mean? Because it's 3 kids. He said they're around 8, 7, and 8, and there were 3 boys. And they're going, please, sir, can you just drive us? We need to go around the corner. And you remember he had his keys in his hand and the car was locked. He remembered it was locked. And he thought, no, he just got this eerie feeling. He was like, so where's your mum? Like, how come you're at the shopping centre on your own? And he was asking them questions. And as he was asking them, his hand was drawing nearer to open the door, to put the key in. He remembers looking down going, oh my gosh, they were moving my hand to open the door. He goes, that's when he goes, I turned around and went, no, you're not coming with me. You need to go back to your mother. And they ran. And they disappeared. He looked around and they were gone. Like gone. That's the black-eyed babies. So you see the opposite here. This is the golden children. So they've got powers. So what's that? They can go through the Narnia doorway. Look at that. That's Narnia gateway. That's a timeline jump. Rare gifts. It says rare gifts. See, the earth is pulsing. We're changing with the earth. We are at one. We're a symphony. We're a song. We're a song. Whoa. We have to go through the void. Wow. Jump in. We're going through the void, this total lunar eclipse. Right? Jump in. Did you see that? Oh my gosh. The golden children. Earth pulsing. It's going to crack open. Then it goes to the void. So just know that that's the roller coaster dip. You got to jump in. It's going to be okay. And look, we land in new earth. Hallelujah. Wow. It's happening. Keep holding the vision. It is happening. New earth is already created. God showed me 4 years ago when it was birthed. And now it's 4 years later. So it's like he showed me the first blades of grass were coming through. Like he's actually made a new earth and a new heaven. because we need somewhere to be while the tribulation is taking place down here on the earth. Yes? Yes. And that's where we're going to be. And then he says, 1,000 years is one day to him. So I don't think we're going to be there that long, 3.5 years. Down here is not going to be 3.5 years there. But we're going to learn so much. Oh, we're going to learn all about our gifts in New Earth. I didn't think of that. Yes, good idea. So these are the golden children with their rare gifts coming in. So you've probably given birth to these children. These are your children, starseeds. I say that as though you're younger, because it goes light workers, right? They're the older ones who came in after the depression, and a lot of them suffer with depression and, wanted to get out of here. Then the indigos, they're the rebels. They were, diagnosed with ADHD, attention deficit disorder. Then came the crystals, right? And they had the autism. And then the rainbows can't be touched because they're full Reiki masters and healers like Jesus, right? So they're full on mediums, healers. They can see everything. And then the diamond babies are here. So it's like, well, I've got to catch up. And then we've got the golden children to match the black-eyed peas. Wow. And I think that this is the shift where there's no more darkness, because you can't have a diamond baby, right, or a golden child around them. So just know we are having monumental opposition against the dark side through prayer and supplication and forgiveness. So if you've got anyone to forgive, that helps raise the vibration. Do not fear the current changes, starseeds. All is happening in accordance with your divine plan. The current events are paving the way to a brighter future. Love illuminates all darkness. Remain positive and light. Skippity doodah. Now, have you been rollerblading lately? That's what I'd like to know. Close your eyes and feel your spiritual connection. Know that there's another soul, a heartbeat that is in perfect harmony with yours. So that's when we started the heartbeat. This is moved by the one eternal flow of love. It's love. Imagine having love all the time. God said, well, you can't, because then you wouldn't know what love is. That's why you had to come down here and experience what is not love. Then you appreciate love. I'm like, I'm over that now. I know what it's not. Just give me love. I am forever grateful for your loving kindness and for the joy you bring to my life. You are a gift from the eternal heart of love, a blessing from a most benevolent universe. Don't give up now, starseeds. Things are going to get better, lighter. You're going supernatural. We're going online through this eclipse. This is the last purge of darkness, and it might be really bad, right? But it's not. It's not real. You're only on a roller coaster, and it comes to the end, and you're going to be fine. And then you're going to giggle yourself silly. I feel you forever in my heart. This is your beloved. You are in my thoughts and in the air that I breathe. You can sense each other. You are a jewel, a sparkling diamond. Your heart is like a great ocean of love. Thank you. So the diamonds, right? The flowers and the butterflies. Don't let anything come in between that, because it's natural and it's organic and it's made from God. And get ready to sparkle little starlights. I hope you've enjoyed this reading. Thank you for being here. Oh, I spent a long time with you. So receive the healing. You could play this again, lay down and just put your hands on your heart and clear your auric field. You could join the tribe. We're doing fire releasing ceremonies, clearing our soul bathing. I'm going to do a crystal, little full moon crystal releasing as well. And then we do different things at the new moon. So hopefully I'll see you there, or comment below. Leave your name and location. Love to know where you're from. Or if you want to connect with me, I'm at reikibybella.com, offering psychic readings and Reiki attunements. And I'll see you there. I love you, starlights. We're in this together on the roller coaster. Now, no one throw up. Don't sit next to me. I love you. I'll be back soon. Thanks.